Okay guys, so it's Larry back with another video, and today we're going to on many of the requests that we've had, and those that watch us know we do big projects. So today we are going to do something with one loom. You can use two for this project if you wanted to make it longer. Just add the two together and keep it going. But we're going to show you on one loom with an extension, or show you how to do the extension if you want to, and then get you going with that. So here it is, single loom, and what we're going to do today is we're going to do the as far as I know, I've never found it on YouTube or anything, but this is going to be the thin line series. So those of you that don't know what the thin line series is, there is the thin blue line, and that just shows your respect for police officers. So we have the thin blue line bracelet. Then if you want to show your support for firefighters, you have the thin red line. This one already has the extension on it, so we'll put that one up there. The thin orange line is for search and rescue personnel, and we're calling this the naval version because they use blue and gray digital camo in there, so that'll be the thin navy line. We have the thin silver line, which is for correctional officers. My brother-in-law is a correctional officer, so that'd be for him. And we have the thin army line, which is kind of like a like a green and a yellow. We got it from the spring pack, but preferably I would use green and try to find a tan, or like a camo or something like that, so to match their uniforms. You could do red and yellow for the Marine Corps. And they also have the thin white line, which is the only one that uses a blue background, and that's for emergency workers like nurses and EMTs and that kind of stuff. So there you go. I'm going to show you how to make it real quick. Like I said, it only takes one loom. We're going to do the thin green line, which is the only one that we haven't done, and that's for federal agents or park rangers. I know a lot of park rangers, so this is going to be in commemoration to them. And to do that, we need, whatever color green we're going to use. So I have this spring pack that I got from Rainbow Loom. Or actually, I purchased it at our local Learning Express. But it has kind of like a lime green, a dark green, and kind of like an olive drab that I used for the Army version. But let me just dump some of this out and get our greens that we're going to use. I think I'm just going to use the lime green so you can see it. But you'll need 24, whatever color line you're going to do, you're going to need 24 of those bands. And then the rest of the bands, of course, will be black. So I'm just getting these picked apart down here. So let me get these all pulled out and I'll get back with you. Okay, so like I said, you'll need the 24 green bands, the bands that you're going to do the line with. You'll need 24 of those. You'll need a lot of black, so at least have a bag handy because you're going to need quite a few. Now, these have all been done, minus one, of course, with this one bag, so there's plenty enough for you to do it. But keep in mind that whatever color you decide to use for your line, you are going to need a couple of extra for the extension. And then you can just keep the extension going as the line itself. So, the first step, and then of course you'll need your C-clip for the end. So, you're going to do the regular arrow type configuration. Get everything with your arrows pointing away. And the first thing you're going to do is you're going to put double bands all the way up the center. And this is a very simple design. Shouldn't be hard at all. The only hard part about it is, of course, it's going to have, which is our favorite pattern of all, is the Starburst. And if you don't know how to do the Starburst, I'll put a link down in the bottom to Suzanne Peterson's video with Rainbow Loom that tells you how to do it. And she can make you a master on it. She's great at teaching how to do these things. Okay, so step one is done. Got your arrows pointing away, and you're going from, you're going towards the U's, all the way to the end. So in step 2, you're going to take one black band, and you're going to go to the left, and you're going to push it all the way up. You're going to go all the way up with it. And of course, as you go, make sure you're pushing the bands down. And then on the next to last one, you're just going to go over and connect to that back one right there. See that? And then what you're going to do is you're going to go back to the beginning, and you're going to go the other way. But basically what you're going to do now is you're going to create a Starburst bracelet. Push all your pieces down. Push your end cap down. And then you're going to go back to the start and do your standard Starburst. And again, pushing down as you go along. Remember, with the Starburst, you're going to start from the center. You know, you go up to the center here because that's going to be your Starburst. And you're going to go to this one here, and then down, and then you're going to go clockwise. And then when you do it, you loop it, you're going to go counterclockwise. Okay, now all our Starbursts are done. Now, what you're going to do is on this last cap here, where you would typically cap it, the way that I do it is I take my band, and it's whatever color you're going to have on the line, whatever color is going to be your line, and then just double it around your mini loom, put it on the end one there, and push it down. And that keeps it nice and tight on there, and then the rest of them, for your Starburst, you know, you put the capping bands on the middle, and you just wrap it around your mini loom, put it on there, and push it down. And this can help you to push it down. This little mini loom. Help you push the bands down and slide it off. And now you're ready to start looming it up. So what you're going to do is you're going to go in and do your standard. You're going to do the Starburst first. So you get that first one at the very bottom. Remember to hold that down on. And then you're going to go up to the middle one there. Let's see if I can get it a little zoomed in better here. And then you get under that capping band and get the first one. Go out and over. And then this time you're going to go counterclockwise. Now with these similar colored bands, you need to be careful that you don't hook both of them. And that's one of the problems you can wind up having. See, you didn't get the right one. There we go. There you go. And that's how you do the starburst. So you loop the one up in the center, and then you go up, and then you're going to go to the next one. Hook the middle one, go through the center, get back through that middle piece and go over. Alright, so let me get through this, and I'll get back with you. Okay, now that we've gotten the starburst done, we're going to do our sides. We're going to go down and get the first side, go over here, and go all the way up the side. I'm going to do the one to the center, right there. Then go down and do the other side. Okay, and for your final, you're going to get down in here and you're going to do your middle line. Pull that through there and go right up the middle with it. And these might be a little tougher. You know, some of these newer bands are a little bit thick, so you may want to try it with just one set. And sometimes you have to hold that down. Okay, so at this point, if you want to do an extension, then what you're going to do is you're going to just put it on the loom and pull it off. Then you're going to leave the hook in there. You're going to make your extension. So I'll go ahead and show you how that would be done. Okay, so there's our thin green line bracelet, right like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get out a couple more however many extensions you want to do. And get a few more greens here. Alright, so then what we're going to do is we're going to pull this through here, lock it on. And we'll get out a C-clip. And how I like to do the C-clips is just push them on. Just like that. And I just push them down onto the bracelet. And get everything twisted around so it's kind of uniform. And there you go. And then just kind of keep it lined up. Bring your C-clip around like so. Hook it on your end too. And there you got your thin green line bracelet to go with the rest of them. So, Google the thin line series. If you type in the thin blue line emblem or something like that, it'll show you all the different designs. Don't forget the metal hooks. They're coming out. I think March 24th right now is the date. Got pushed back because of some shipping issues. But, keep an eye out for them. And again, as always, happy looming. And we'll see you on the next one, guys. Take care.